before the cell phones, did you ever think about how people got a hold of each other back in the day? Or what are the pros and cons of having a cell phone? Hello, my name is Heather Kaysen, and I will be talking to you today about how the cell phones have affected humans. Having a cell phone today has been a great personal item that I like to have on me at all times. I always have my phone on me and I never leave the house without it. I guess you can call it's a little bit of an addiction that I have. As a cell phone holder, I believe that cell phones can be useful and also be dangerous all at the same time. Today I will be explaining what the effects of a cell phone are, why they can be dangerous while you're driving, why are they good to have on you at all times, and what effects they have on people. You may be thinking to yourself, cell phones really aren't that bad. I always have mine on me while I'm driving, and I'm barely on it. According to the internet website, using cell phones as dangerous as driving, drivers who use a handheld device are 4 times more likely to get into a crash serious enough to cause injury. At any given moment during daylight hours, over 80,000 vehicles in the U.S. are being driven by someone using a handheld cell phone. According to research by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the National Safety Council estimates that in a recent year, 21% of vehicle crashes involved taking on either a handheld or hands-free cell phone. That's 1,100,000 crashes. Cell phones are a big factor when it comes to car wrecks around the world today. There are already over 30 countries and 9 states that prohibit cell phones while driving or operating motorized vehicle. I believe that we have less accidents if people will stay off their phones while driving. Even though there can be times when an emergency happens and you really do need to have your phone on you. That is kind of a way you could break the rule a little bit to have your phone, but honestly, you don't really want to be on it because you're not fully focused on the road. Now that you know why it's dangerous to be talking while driving on the phone, some great reasons to have a cell phone is so when you can communicate faster with your friends and family. Also to keep up with your social media like your Facebook, your Twitter, the news, the weather, just, emails, personal day-to-day things that you like to do. I personally love having my phone on me so I can stay in contact with my friends and family that don't live in the state of Florida that I currently live in. If I can't get a hold of them through the phone, I'll simply just get on my Facebook account and send them a message, or I'll just shoot them a text, whatever's easier. And it's also very good to keep in touch with family. That's why a lot of people around the world today do have Facebook. Now that you have a brief understanding why cell phones are a great way to stay in contact with people, last I'll be discussing the effects they have on people. If you asked a random person, or if I simply asked any of y'all to turn off your phone for 24 hours or just put it away and not use it or look at it, would you really be able to do it? You could probably tell me you would be, or no, I simply can't live without my phone. Most people rely on their cell phones for just about anything and everything, from emailing to downloading a video game or simply just using a calculator. You can say it's a personal lifeline of most people. The problems with cell phones started to take a turn in the preteen years. Kids would use them to cheat on tests and use them as cyberbullying. This is mostly when they're in school. Some people in college honestly use their cell phones also. Cell phones have been controlling humans. If you walk into a restaurant or just stand in a public place, you'll see almost everyone on a phone. Some people can't afford a phone, so they won't have one, but mostly someone's on one. For instance, family at dinner. When you're at dinner with your family, are you having a main conversation with them? Or is your mom or your dad glued to your phone? Or are you sitting there texting to your parents or your friends or on your Facebook? You're not really communicating with other people. You're glued to it. In conclusion, cell phones can be an excellent thing for people or make people distant from what's going on around them. During this presentation, I have discussed with you why cell phones can be dangerous while driving. Why are they good to have on you, and how can they affect humans? I hope you can see the good and a little bit of the bad that they have. So do you think that you can live without a cell phone for a whole 24 hours? If you can, show me by turning it off and just putting it away. You can start by making a change on how people are glued to their cell phones. The references I used are Alcohol Problems and Solutions, The Effects of Cell Phones on Modern Society, Cell Phone Negative Impact on Society, and the National Highway Traffic Safety. Thank you so much for being here today, and I really hope that my presentation has made a little bit of an impact on how you use your cell phone. Was that good?